I guess I'll just go over here. Hat picks. I never have a hat. Hey everybody, Steve Dangle here with another edition of Steve's Hat Picks, where we talk about some of the best from around the NHL over the past week. If you've already seen the Steve's Dangles video, you'll know that it was not the Department of Player Safety. Get a little heated? Did I get a little heated there, Drew? Little. I want to start with an honorary one. Never really got to them, and I should have. The New York Islanders, just last night, they had their 17-game point streak snapped, but dude, 17 games. Most teams have barely played over 20 so far. To go for 17 straight games, nearly a quarter of the season, getting points in every single one of those games, some pretty thrilling comebacks included. That's absolutely a hat pick. Here, Drew, show any random Islanders goal. Yeah, that's perfect.
Here comes Tavares.
Now we get to some actual plays. Listen, comment section, another exercise in when did they shoot this? We just missed the legendary Marc-Andre Flurry save. Trust me, it wasn't because he did it against the Leafs. After all, I'm noted Oilers fan Steve now. Connor McDangle, as they call me. Do they call me that? They don't call me that. But here's the save you've seen a million times, and I don't think you're gonna click off it because you want to see it again.
He got a stick on it. Mikheyev into the offensive zone. Rush shot off the crossbar. Rebound! And a diving save by Flurry. What a stop! Diving across the goal line to Rob Patan. Unbelievable. The initial shot off the crossbar. Look at this. What a glove save.
Oh my flower. Now, it's a ridiculous save. You can't take anything away from it. It was a bit of a shot in the dark sort of backhand there from Nick Patan. Some people saying it was going high. I'll let you be the judge of that. But you never want to be on the receiving end of a play that could easily go on a poster. Forget Nick Patan getting robbed. Look at Ilya Mikheyev's reaction. Oh! So many emotions in about half a second. And Hockey Twitter rightfully pointing out that Marc-Andre Fleury save changed the season for a lot of folks. First of all, he makes that amazing save. Vegas picks up 2 points, and the Leafs lose that night. That is Babcock's last game as a Toronto Maple Leafs head coach anyway, and people couldn't help but point out that Marc-Andre Fleury thwarting Babcock again. Shades of 2009 in there in Game 7. Babcock's fired. All these stories come out. Intense drama. Some things are said about Bill Peters. That is, at the time we're shooting this video, still ongoing. And that has caused an ongoing ripple effect around the league that is still ongoing at this moment. And it all started with this fantastic save. It's a hat pick. I don't care if it was going high, it looked cool. But beyond that save, I'm gonna show you one that I thought was better. I actually thought this save was better. Here's Tuukka, what?
Stick. Rodriguez to Montour, distributes to Middlestad, high slot. Skinner the redirection. Wow, save by Rask! On his belly, he tries to squeeze the knees. Evan Rodriguez denied on an impossible Tuukka Rask save. Diving and flailing around and outside the goal.
You can see him squeezing his hand right there because I think he has the blocker turned the other way and somehow he's going to get it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. He paid for it. Might as well use it.
Tuukka Rask robbing Evan Rodriguez, and it's not just that. The game is 3-1. It's still in the first half of the game. That is a winnable game for the Buffalo Sabres there. This puck is definitely going in. No chance it goes high. And Tuukka Rask making the executive split-second decision, I am going to drop my stick, I'm going to reach back at my own peril and stop that puck with maybe the least padded part of my body. Unless he were to go with his neck. Makes the huge glove, I mean, it's still a glove. The blocker's a type of glove. Makes a rectangular glove save with his bare hand, the wrong part of it. You're not supposed to stop pucks with that part of the blocker. I'm willing to bet it's smarted, but damn did it look cool. I thought this was better than the Flurry save. What did you think? Leave a comment in the comment box down below. That's a hat pick. That is a potential hat pick of the year candidate. I'm going to be very surprised if it's not in there. Staying with the Boston Bruins, they were on the receiving end of a hat pick worthy save. Here's Alex Stalock stopping a 3-on-0.
McAvoy's out of the box. It's a 3-on-0 breakaway. And McAvoy denied by Stalock. What a stop by Stalock on a 3-on-0 Boston breakaway. And the Wild hang on to a 1-0 lead here in Boston.
Oh, that's pretty close to Dangle territory, man. How do you botch a 3-on-0? Look at this from Alex Stalock. Just saving the game for the Minnesota Wild. Save that because they are definitely going to win this hockey game. Here, show the rest of it.
Krug halfway through overtime.
Now, they even had a set play on that face-off win, but Krug didn't get much on it on the indirect pass to Marchand.
Krug takes the ice, goes right down the slot, and scores! The Bruins score 2 goals with the goalie pulled in 48 seconds at the end of the third, and Torrey Krug returns to deliver triumph.
Particularly on the offensive side of the game. Picks this puck up deep in his own zone. The Bruins spread it. They spread it wide through the center ice. 3-on-3. That means there's a lot of ice.
Stalock's like, I guess I'll just go over here. Man, how do you abandon your goalie for a 3-on-0, have him save it, and then just let Torrey Krug walk in? It's like, all right, I got him. Mannequin challenge. What are you doing? But this isn't Dang. It's easy to slip into Dang. It's the initial save. You got to give it to him, even though it was ruined by the result. That's a hat pick. And lastly, still sticking with the Bruins, David Pastrnak. You got a hat trick against the Montreal Canadiens. Now, I mean, there have been lots of hat tricks in the NHL this season, but this one is particularly of mention, of note, of mention. It's good.
Marchand to Coyle. Coyle with a lot of space. Pastrnak finds the feed and drills it.
Coyle made a nice job to keep it in initially. After Marchand's self pass got out far in front of him, Danault tried to get it clear, but Coyle kept it in. He tried to make a play down low to Pastrnak. It wasn't there the first time. You go low to high. The seam pass is available, and it's a perfect pass from
in front of the Habs fans who are not so happy. Marchand, the touch pass. Pastrnak scores! 8 seconds into the second period. A set play off the opening draw. The Bruins execute flawlessly.
In the last minute of the first period, we talked about that doubt in Montreal's game, and here you are, seconds into period number 2, a face-off win, a play in motion, and Pastrnak with speed across the blue line.
Now with Montreal down by 4 goals at home. Carlo to Pastrnak, and he has a hat trick in 29 minutes.
And Montreal cannot clear this puck. Carlo recognizing I have a play to the net because Pasternak's there uncovered.
His 3 goals in this game gives him 21, 22, 23 goals on the season in 23 games. How are we coming up on American Thanksgiving and David Pastrnak is still on pace for a goal a game? 82 goals. Kind of mind-blowing that even if he keeps up that pace, he'd still be 10 shy of the record. In fact, I don't even know if that'd be top 5 because of Brett Hull. It's still, in 2019 especially, ridiculous. Producer Drew pointed this out. In the salary cap era, the highest single-season goal total is Alex Ovechkin with 65. At his current pace, Pastrnak could beat that by like the end of March. It might still technically be winter. If all that's not amazing enough for you, get a load of this. David Pastrnak is the first Bruins player to score a hat trick in Montreal since Steve Kasper on November 30th, 1987. There was a response to this. Cam Neely did it in 1988, according to the Bruins. The NHL responding, Cam Neely's hat trick against Montreal came during the playoffs. He was one of 2 players to score a playoff hat trick against the Canadiens in Montreal, also Bobby Orr. Which means David Pastrnak just scored the first Bruins hat trick in Montreal since I've been alive. And for the playoff goal scored by Neely, I was like, I don't know, a month. That's wild, considering the rivalry they have, considering that they play each other 12, 13, 15 times a year. I don't know. Schedule's always changing. David Pastrnak, you silly, ridiculous man. Your season's accomplishment so far alone is a hat pick. We can have a debate as to who the best player in the NHL is, all-around player, offensive player. That's fine. When it comes to points, when it comes to scoring goals, Pasternak's got the touch of death. So that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. Pasternak's open. Don't let him be that.